I'm Shelly Turner with the Builderall team. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Canvas to create a squeeze page funnel. First, let's talk about a squeeze page funnel and what it is. Now, this funnel is designed to stir some curiosity in your website visitor so that they want to give you their email address. And then once they do that, you can deliver a product to them like an ebook or a report or an infographic, or you can just send them straight to a sales page after they give you their email address. So the whole goal of a squeeze page funnel is to actually get them to join your email list and then deliver them to something else, like delivering them a product or sending them to a sales page. So how do we use this funnel for different niches? So if you're a coach or a consultant, you're going to actually create this funnel to pique their interest when they're visiting your website. And you're going to create some kind of headline on your page that makes them want to give you their email address because they want to know more about your coaching service or about your consultant services. For affiliate marketers, you're going to create a headline that piques their interest about the affiliate product, and they're going to want to give you their email address because they want to find out more about the product that you're selling. If you're creating a squeeze page funnel that's going to lead them to a sales page, you want to definitely create a headline that kind of gives them a sneak peek at what your product can do and piques their curiosity enough that maybe they want to find out more. Or you create such a great headline about your product that they're more than willing to give you their email address so they can find out more about your product. If you're creating this squeeze page funnel for an offline business, then you want to share some kind of factoid or interesting information about the business that piques the person's interest and drives them to want to know more about that business, so they're willing to join that business's email list to find out more about that what that business can offer. And then of course, if you're doing a business to business squeeze page where you are a business and you're trying to attract the business of other businesses, then you want to make sure you create an attention grabbing headline that actually piques their interest and drives them to want to know more about your business and how you can help their business. You can see through all of these niches, the main idea is to create some kind of excitement, create an attention grabbing headline, something like that, that when the visitors come to your squeeze page funnel and they see that opt-in page, they're so excited about what you have to offer that they're more than willing to give you their email. And the whole design of this funnel is to get their email so you can start growing your email list. So this is an example of what a very simple squeeze page funnel first page, the opt-in page, can look like. So you can put your logo at the top. You've got an attention-getting headline at the very top, and then a sub-headline that kind of explains the benefits that you're going to get if you subscribe to the email list. Then you've got the opt-in form, and then down at the footer, you can have your logo again and then some company information. So this is a really basic one, and it can go from this basic all the way to really complicated where you're giving away an ebook or giving away an infographic. The squeeze page funnel can also be like a lead magnet funnel. So they're kind of two of the same thing. The drive of both of them is to make sure you're getting an email address from the visitor so you can add them to your mailing list and start building and growing that mailing list. So let's talk about how we add a new squeeze page funnel. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click Add Funnel when you go into Canvas. And then after that, you've got a pop-up that shows Create a Funnel. And you can name it anything you want to on the funnel title, and you can give it a funnel description. Once you do that, you click the Next button. And then you're going to see a whole set of templates available, and you're going to choose the squeeze funnel template. And when you choose that one, then you're going to click the Create button. And now we're going to go into the squeeze page funnel. You're going to see exactly what the blueprint looks like and how to configure it to get it ready to generate as a website. And now I'm in my Canvas screen, and you can see that I've got the blueprint for my squeeze page funnel. And there's several different pages that make up the blueprint, so we're going to walk through each of the pages and explain what they do. So the first one is the opt-in page, and this is the one where it has the opt-in form on it, and you're going to put your information that entices them to fill out that form and give you their email. Now you can collect additional information if you want to, like their first name or even their first name and last name or any other information that you want to collect. But the most traditional pieces of information that you collect are first name and email. So that's the opt-in page. Once they opt in or they fill out that form, then they're going to go to the email confirmation page. And that page reminds them that they need to go check their email, look for the email from you so they can confirm their email and actually confirm their membership on your newsletter or email list. Once they confirm their email, then they'll be sent to the download or thank you page. And on the download or thank you page, that's going to have either the product you want to give them, if you want to give them a report or a small ebook or an infographic, or it's going to send them to a whole nother funnel where you can introduce your product, your services, or your company. So that's the flow of this blueprint is opt-in page, then they fill out the form, then they're going to go to the email confirmation page, and once they confirm in their email, they'll go to the thank you or download page, and that thank you page can be thank you for signing up for our newsletter, or it can be thank you for signing up to get your ebook, click this button to download it, or it can be sending them to a completely new funnel that sells a product or a service from your company. So now let's talk about how you can change the look of each one of these pages and configure the elements like the opt-in form. First of all, I'm going to go to the opt-in page, and I'm going to click this little triple dot right here. And when I click that, it pulls up on the right-hand side the things that I can do with that page. Right here I've got the page, and under there I've got page theme. If I click page theme, I can actually select a theme for that page. There's some built-in themes that are already there. If I click opt-in theme 3, it's going to show me some images of the themes that are available. I can view each of these page themes to take a good look at it. Once I find one that I like, I just click select. Or you can leave it the default theme, and after you generate your website, you can go in and design it the way you want it. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of these page themes. So I'll click view, and it gives me a good idea of what this looks like. So I can either choose this one or take a look at a different one. I'm going to go ahead and select this first one, opt-in theme 02. I'm just going to click select. And I want you to notice that it says opt-in theme 02, so that's the theme that's been selected. This website only has one layout, so this page is in the default layout. There's a couple places that you can see the layout indicators. The first one is down here. If you take a look at that square box, this brown box indicates layout number 1, the default layout. And if you take a look at all of the pages, they have a small brown bar at the bottom of them. That means all of these pages are all in this single default layout. If there were additional layouts, you would see additional boxes right here in this area. And then also, if there were additional pages that had different colors on the bottom of them, they would be in those different layouts. So those are the indicators to show you the different layouts and which pages are in those layouts. The next area I can configure is right here where it says form. So I'm going to click on that. I can choose on this opt-in form, which is this item right here. I can select the service that it connects to, which right now the service available is Mailing Boss. That's our email marketing system. And then I can choose the list that it can be a part of. And all I do is click the down arrow, and I can choose any of the lists that I have inside of my Mailing Boss. If my list didn't already exist, I could click Create List and actually create a brand new subscriber list on the fly right here in the Canvas window. And the next items are, what are the pages that you want them to go to after they take their action? So the first one is confirmation pending. So what that means is once they fill out that opt-in form and they hit submit, what page do you want them to go to? This one's currently set up so that after they click the submit button, they're going to go to the email confirmation page. The second action that they'll do is check their email. When they click confirm in the email, what page do you want them to go to after that? This one's set up to go to this page, the download page. There's a third option, and you can see there's a plus sign, so this page is not configured yet. If they unsubscribe to your newsletter, what page do you want them to go to confirm their unsubscribe? If you want to set up that page, you can by clicking the plus button and then choosing the appropriate page for unsubscribe. We're going to leave that unconfigured for training purposes. So that's everything we can do with that opt-in page. Let's go to the next page, which is the email confirmation page. I'm going to click the triple dots. That allows me to edit the page. I can choose the page theme here, and I can make sure I can select the layout. Again, there's only one layout, so it's already in the correct layout. But if I choose page theme, I can see that it is confirm email theme 001. If I click that, I can choose a different theme if I want to. We're going to leave that the same. And then I'm going to go to the download page. I'm going to click the three dots. And again, I've got page theme. So right now it's selected as download theme 001. If I want to change that, I just click on it and there's my options right there. So I can change that theme or I can just leave it the same. And then of course on the layout, there's only one layout, so it's in the default layout automatically. So all of my pages are set up, everything's ready to go, and I'm ready to set this up as a regular website. So there's a couple things that I need to do before I generate my website. The first one is to make sure I click save so that any changes I've made are saved with that Canvas blueprint. So I'm going to click save, and it tells me that it saved successfully, so I'm going to click OK. And now if everything's ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and click create website. So I'm going to click that button, and I have to name it. So I'm going to call it Squeeze Page Funnel, and then I'm going to click create. And in the background, it's creating this website for me and adding it to my site list. So it tells me that it was successful in creating the funnel, and I can either click OK or I can click access the website and it will take me into the website. So let's go ahead and click access the website and see what it looks like. So it's now taken me into the website editor, the Pixel Perfect website editor. And now that my website is created, I can start making it look pretty and putting in the content that I want. So let's make sure that it put all of the pages in that it was supposed to, and it configured everything the way it was supposed to. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in and check the pages. So I'm going to go into my page icon, and there's my default layout. When I click my arrow, it shows me that I have my opt-in page, I have my email confirmation page, and I have the download/thank you page. So in my opt-in page, I'm going to make sure that the opt-in is configured correctly. So I'm going to right-click it, and I'm going to go to change URL, and we're going to take a look to make sure that each of these pages are going to the correct place. So on pending subscribe, meaning they've clicked the confirm button on the opt-in form, what's the next page that we want them to go to? And we want them to go to the email confirmation page. So that's correct. And then on subscription confirmed, meaning they've gotten their email and they've clicked confirm in the email, where do we want them to go? And we do want them to go to the download page, which also functions as the thank you page. We can change this if we want to. If we don't want them to go to a thank you page, but to instead go to another website, another funnel, we can change that to go to another website by, instead of setting it to go to a page, we set it to go to a website and then put the URL in there. Then if we want to create an unsubscribe confirmation page, we can do that and then set the page here. So everything is configured correctly. I'm going to click confirm. Then I'm going to right click it one more time and I'm going to go to configure. So there it is, connected to the Builderall student plan, which was the correct place that it was supposed to go. So now I know my leads are going to the correct subscriber list, and I also know that once the opt-in form is filled out and the confirmation link is clicked in the email, that they'll go to the correct pages. So the opt-in page is completely configured correctly. So let's go ahead and check out the other pages. So I'm going to click on my page icon. I'll go to the arrow and I'll check out my email confirmation page. And this is the page that I set up to let them know that they need to check their email. So here I'm going to make some changes, change the content, and make it look exactly how I want it to look to get that information across to the user that they need to check their email and click the confirmation link inside that email to be able to get what you are offering on the opt-in page. The last one, and that is the thank you page or the download page. I'm going to click on that one, and I can configure this to say whatever I want to, including thank you for signing up for our newsletter, or thank you for sharing your email address, here's your report, and create a download button. Or I can actually have this going to a new sales funnel to promote a product or a service of mine. So it looks like everything has been configured correctly. Once I make any changes, I'm going to go ahead and click the Save button. So that's how you create a squeeze page funnel using Canvas inside of Builderall.